Small SUVs are plentiful in the marketplace, but I'm sure most will agree that the Suzuki Vitara is one of the more proficient models on sale. But it's no secret that its engine range has been lacking a bit of variety, with just one petrol and one diesel on offer, which are both 1.6 litre units producing 118 brake horsepower. Suzuki has, however, took this on board and introduced a new flagship Vitara S model, which brings with it a new turbocharged 1.4 litre Boosterjet petrol engine, capable of producing 138 brake horsepower. This Vitara S also gets some nice black alloys, some silver door caps, and a slightly unique grille when compared to the standard model. So, we know the Vitara's got an adept ride, but has it now got tasty performance to match? Let's find out. Peak pulling power in this new petrol is quoted between 1500 and 4000 RPM. Realistically, you'll get most of the grunt of the power at around 3000 RPM. And even though it does require a lot of revving out, it's very happy to do so, with linear power delivery right through the rev range. And okay, 138 brake horsepower may not sound like much, but this 1.4 litre has certainly got a bit of fire in its belly, and it can reach 62 miles per hour in just 10.2 seconds. Now that's almost a second and a half quicker than the 1.6 litre. It also comes available with this 6-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic. So it's more powerful, it's faster, and it offers more evenly spread acceleration when compared to the 1.6 litre. But would you believe it, it's actually quoted at being 4% more efficient, with an average MPG figure quoted at 52.3 miles per gallon. Now, on average, you'll probably get around 40 to 45 in day-to-day driving. But this is still very much a Vitara, so that means it's still based on the SX4 S-Cross platform. It's still very light, just over 1,200 kilos in fact, and all in all, it's very good to drive. I mean, the steering's very accurate, so you can actually have a bit of fun on a twisty road. The suspension is very comfortable, and it also comes with 4-wheel drive, which has a sport mode, which sharpens up the throttle response, and gives you a bit of extra poke. Just like the exterior, the interior gets some unique touches as well, like this red stitching on the seats and these red or slightly pink air vent surrounds. You also get some nice aluminium pedals and oodles of technology, with likes of a reversing camera and this touchscreen which comes with sat-nav, DAB radio and Bluetooth. But there's no avoiding that strong whiff of cheap, scratchy plastics which are dotted all around the cabin. These actually look pretty cool and they're really robust, but it might just be a bit too much for some. Still, there's some nice suede highlights to soften the blow of it. If you want to maximise headroom in the back, then you'll want to avoid going for the optional panoramic sunroof, as it eats into headroom a bit. But even if you do avoid going for it, headroom is somewhat limited. Legroom though is pretty good, but just while I'm back here, I just want to comment on the Vitara's slightly flimsy rear doors, and the back of these rear seats is a bit flimsy as well. I mean, you can literally fold them down with your little finger, but once these are folded down, you get a nice flat loading surface, which makes it easier when you're loading long objects. But fold these up and come around to the boot, and you've still got 375 litres to play around with. So, bottom line, what's the Vitara S gonna cost you? Well, prices start from £21,000. That's £7,000 more expensive than the entry-level Vitara. Yes, that is quite expensive, but the S variant definitely is the pick of the bunch in the Vitara range, and hopefully we'll see its new 1.4 litre turbo make the rounds in other Suzuki models. It's a shame that it's not available in standard Vitara models yet too. But yes, the Vitara S is a great little SUV, and it's certainly a good example of how a good SUV can be made even better without upsetting its core characteristics like its ride and handling. What do you think of the Vitara S? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the inquire button to find out more details about this car, or for any other models, visit carkeys.co.uk. And to watch more reviews, click one of the links on screen now.